Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with Heather and AB.
Hey guys!
And we are back in Get Creative, picking up right where we left off. So, last couple episodes, we chit-chatted about TV shows, chit-chatted about video games, finished a bridge, and worked on the wall. I think this wall is probably solid for now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
we might change out some of the blocks.
Yeah. Now, I do want to at least start getting an idea of where the other walls are going to go.
All right.
Just so that we can... I don't want to build walls in every episode for the next 2 weeks or whatever. So
yeah, no.
So I just kind of want to get a feeling. I'm thinking maybe we'll go angle and then maybe go straight. Like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that look solid?
Yep.
Okay. And then we're going to come out... The angle part always throws me off. Let's do it this way. And then 1, 2, 3 in here. So anyways, we talked about a lot of stuff. We started working on the kingdom. Move your butt, Cecil. And what we kind of thought, we get requests for this quite, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I don't know why. But we get a lot of people who ask us about the squad.
Yes.
Mostly, are they actually American citizens? The answer to that is a resounding no. Yeah. We get a little bit of where were you last night kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
But all right, so there's this wall. So we have this area over here to build in.
Okay.
Then of course this is kind of the main area. I get a feeling this hill is gonna have to be taken out.
Which one?
Like
the one you wanted to keep?
Yeah. We're just gonna need more room. Which, by the way, okay, all right.
World edit.
I don't remember how to do it. I'm scared.
Let me bring up the codes.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was scared of because I don't have those up. Anyways, well, she does that magic. But I've asked, like, kind of about the history of the squad, which just always just baffles us. But whatever, it's your guys' deal. I'm not going to judge, but it's just odd. Anyways, I gotta figure out where we want this wall to be. This one's gonna be trickier. We gotta figure out how big we want to go. Anyway, so basically kind of a history of the squad. Now, a couple quick things about the squad. It is a group that happened organically. We weren't put together by a producer like a boy band.
like Simon Cowell.
Yeah, Simon Cowell. As opposed to what most of you have read on the internet. We are not the newer edition.
Aww.
Sorry, hon.
But I wanted to be.
Well, that's all I got. All right. That's literally all I had for you. Well.
Okay.
So I guess if we go across to here. I'm trying to map out where the wall's going to go. But anyways, yes. So, a couple quick things. We actually are a group of friends. That's how it started, was being friends. Look at that. Well, that is fun.
It is.
I'm
a little rusty, but it'll get better.
Yeah. And we are actually a group of friends. We talk, either typing or talking all the time.
Yep.
I know there's a lot of YouTube groups out there that, this guy knew that guy and this guy knew that guy and they got together, but it never really kind of gelled. It never really meshed per se.
Yeah.
Even if the squad stopped tomorrow, it's a tree. I get a feeling that we would still all chit chat just about as much, mostly because we don't want real friends.
Aww.
Real world friends, I guess is probably the better way I should have put that. Anyways, I'm gonna stand with what I said. Anyways, so yeah, we talk to each other, we help each other out when in bad situations. I can't even count how many times that's happened. But yeah, so we are, legitimately a group of friends. Yeah. But this, and like any group of friends, the squad has had many people that were in the group, not in us. Let's not word it that way. That were in the group and then weren't and stuff. And actually, I think we recently have officially become more past squad members than current squad members. That doesn't mean that we stop being friends with those people.
Yeah. No.
It's just, kind of the direction of the squad that we were going for. People went a different route, so we kind of kept it purist. So, and then of course we had people. The most recent that you guys will know about is Haley. Yep. Tegan and Gerald are still relatively new to the squad. We've known them for quite a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are generally a group of people that talk all the time.
Yeah.
In passing, when real life stuff happens and everything like that, we are a group of friends that can kind of, I almost said turn to each other.
That too.
I am not doing a good job. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're just as awful to each other as you guys think we are. So, Anyways, so all right, so I'm not going to go into every past member of the squad because the video is not that long.
Yeah.
But the squad originated. I started doing YouTube with Husky. 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago.
Yep.
Actually, God, is it going to be 4 or 5 years? Come January.
Come January before.
Okay. So about 4 years ago, started doing YouTube. First met Fitz, and then of course I met Husky, and so on and so forth. What level is this? This is level 79. I'm trying to get the wall about the same height all the way up. So let's see how high this goes. Anyway, so started doing YouTube, but I also worked on servers. Yep. Most notably OPMC, Galaxies, that kind of stuff. And actually, that's where I met Husky and Fitz and everyone else. And then it was through that server, I think Krista and Snoop had watched Husky's videos and kind of wanted to play the whole prisons server with him.
That's not how Snoop got there.
Well, he went on the server because of the prison server. Because that's what the videos were.
No, he went on there because of Husky's Sky Island one. Because that's the same. His story is the same as mine. He came on Galaxy first. Because that's how Snoop and I met.
Yeah. Okay,
was on the Galaxy server playing the Skytown Horrors or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Which the Galaxy server and OPMC were the
same thing.
Same company, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, and Krista got on there and played on there, but eventually I think at some point in time everybody kind of ended up on the prison server. Not so much you at first.
No, I stayed mostly to the Sky
Skytown Horrors one.
Yeah.
Now I'm laying out this because I think with World Edit we're gonna have to level some of this out. I don't want it to be all flat.
Yeah.
But definitely we're gonna have to turn this rock to grass.
Dirt.
Or dirt. Okay. Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm just trying to figure out how far back do you think we should go? Should we literally go back to this other river?
Yeah. I mean, we want the castle to be pretty big.
Yeah. All right. So let's just start kind of laying this out here. Anyways, so, and I worked on the server, and pretty much my key job there was kind of hiring and orientation of mods, which I use the phrase hiring very loosely because no one got paid.
Nope.
Yeah, and Snoop and Krista were just super helpful. That's how some older members of the squad that you guys might know of, that's where I met Patty because she was part owner in that server. It's where I met Lynn. She was a builder on that server. And then Fitz was friends with the owner and worked on the server like I did.
Yep.
Do you want to tell the story?
Well, until I get to my part, I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, it was basically, like I said, I kind of did most of the hiring and firing, and Snoop and Krista were very helpful with all the little childrens that were on there. And that's how they kind of came into it. Probably, I guess the next level will be when with me and you.
Okay.
Why don't you tell our origin story?
Our origin story.
Give me the power of stopping time. That's my power I want.
All right, so basically, I started playing Minecraft on the 360 Xbox, and it was fun, but I was seeing things on YouTube that were better, and I realized that the computer version had, like, places you could go to actually play Minecraft with other people.
Jungles.
And that was awesome to me. And my boys, they started watching Husky. And that's actually how I started watching Modi, was through Husky. And, but one of the series that Husky played was a Skytown Horrors, map, where it's like a sky block type thing. But like random stuff would happen, and it was supposed to be scary, but it was just annoying because it would like change blocks while you were building and whatnot. But anyway, and so my island was huge, but I was always in competition with this other player because his island was just a smidge bigger than mine, right? Because there was like a scoreboard, and you know, so it was like friendly competition between the two of us, and we realized that we're both adults from talking in the chat, right? And we were like the only two adults on this thing, you know? So we would just talk back and forth and whatnot. And we were like the two highest leaders on the scoreboard.
By the way, this wasn't me.
No, it was not. It was not. And then I realized that the guy I was watching on YouTube named Modi, who had been playing with Husky, live streamed. Like, he just started, right?
Yeah. And I honestly did it as more of a promotional thing for the server. Than I did it as, like, how I do it now as kind of part of my job.
Yeah, it was mostly to be like, hey, come and play on Prisons, you know?
Yeah, and I streamed, all my streams were on that server.
On Prisons. Now, I had been going to the same server because that's where the Skytown was, but I'd never gone into the Prisons part because I didn't really know what it was, so it didn't really interest me because I was
you know what? I don't know if I really streamed Prisons that much. It was more that other game mode. Is when I really kind of started.
You started, the Outpost or whatever. That's the one you started on. Yeah. You always ended up in the Prisons because the Outpost thing was in beta, or alpha, so it was like pre-testing.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so this guy and I kind of had a crush on him only because his voice was like amazing.
Hi.
And so I was like, I'm gonna go check out his stream. So I went to his stream and saw him on webcam. Hi. And I was like, he's kind of cute. And so I was actually like flirting with him in the chat on Twitch and in the game because, you know, he's playing on the server that everybody else can play on too. And he'd say like dumb stuff like, I need iron pants because these zombies are killing me, and so I would just like randomly start just throwing pants at him, right? And it just became like this joke. Well, I guess he realized that I was also somebody who commented on his videos and someone who would comment on his Twitter stuff, because then he like social media stalked me to see
all right, this is where the story takes a weird turn. Okay, I don't know if I would say social media stalked you. I just wanted to make sure you weren't a dude.
He went on my Twitter looking for pictures to see who I was.
To see what the current owning of a wiener situation was.
He wanted to make sure I wasn't a dude. And I guess he liked what he saw because I got a random, and it was funny because he private messaged me on Twitter, right? But he has it set to where you can only message him back if he follows you, and he wasn't following me. So I publicly had to tweet him and be like, yeah, I can't answer your private message because you don't follow me.
And I was like, whoa, slow down, jeez.
But okay, so go through your thought process on why you were messaging me on Twitter.
All right, so she talked to me, and I'm awesome. I mean, I knew she knew that, but and so yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it. It was just a thing. So I was messaging her, but I'm 12 mentally, and what do I mean by that is, girls are scary as crap. So, using my totally, like, I would be such a corrupt politician.
Yeah,
Using my what I would like to refer to as clout. I basically convinced Heather that she should work on the server. She should be a mod. She's very helpful. She was good with it. We're always looking for good people to help out on the server, right?
Yep.
So, and the thing was, for her to be able to work on the server, this is not from being about the squad, just us telling
it's us now.
the dumbest love story on the planet. So the thing was, for her to be able to work on the server, she'd have to go through the orientation.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I do that.
So I would have to get into a call with him
on Skype. It was basically, I tricked her into it. Is what we're
yeah, pretty much.
I don't see you complaining.
I'm not.
But here's the funny part. Back to me being 12. I was a little freaked out by the whole thing. Because, talking to girls, scary as crap. So, I brought Fitz along.
Yeah, he brought Fitz.
Because that way of I talked to her and she's all like, oh, I love the server. Me and my husband are on there all the time. I'd be like, cool, this is Fitz. Oh, look at that! I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I have YouTube meetings I need to go to.
YouTube meetings.
Yes, I've got some very important things going on here.
Yes.
And so yeah, we just started talking, and then once I kind of got the sense that she was digging the tiny beer at the time.
Yeah, it was not as long as it is now.
I still talked about it as much. So.
Of course you did.
But anyways, once I kind of got that sense that she was kind of into it, we started talking more and hanging out, and then here we are. Now, all of this really started pre-squad.
Yes.
She did a few videos on my channel where she was just in them. Why does this seem smaller than it needs to be? We for any of you guys that have been on the channel for a long time, they were called Date Night.
Yep.
She did that. They were pretty much just me and her playing mini games for the most part.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And wow, this is some super exciting content, by the way. Me just placing.
I'm just using World Edit to change.
Still way more exciting than what I'm doing. Trust me. Anyways, and but yeah, over time, they everybody kind of got the itch to start recording, and so they did that. And the way that we got the name, because we're actually, weirdly enough, I think we're running out of time. Yeah,
I think we are. Yeah,
so we're not gonna be able to get, maybe for another episode we'll talk about everybody else in the squad, or we'll just talk about ourselves more. I don't know. Whatever, they're not in the series.
That's true.
And so yeah, everybody at the time, and it was, me and Fitz were recording. Heather started up, Snoop started up, Lynn, Krista, Patty kind of came back to recording because she used to do YouTube, but in a very different way. She did stuff with RuneScape.
Yep.
And anyway, so yeah, she came back, and we all basically just started recording together. And there was this one time, this was before, or maybe, I think it was after Husky and I had already started recording. We were in a call with a bunch of the other people from the server, and we were in a call with Fitz. And we were kind of just sitting there with Fitz and whatnot, and Fitz had to go. And instead of saying, like, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later, he said, all right, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later, squad. As kind of just some weird, hip way of saying friends, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason, we thought it was the funniest damn thing we'd heard.
Like a husky started cracking up
like
laughing.
Husky
at
lost
that.
his mind on it.
He thought that was the funniest thing he'd ever heard.
So as a joke, when we started kind of doing this, we kind of referred to ourselves as the squad based off of that joke. So
yeah.
All right. Oh crap. Did I not? Oh crap! I'm way off.
Are you?
Just on where I thought I was coming to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. This is going to be a hell of a lot easier. All right. Yeah, so that's kind of where the name came from. And there was even a point once we kind of started getting going that we talked about, like, maybe having a different name other than the squad.
Yeah, we did. We actually had, and we even asked, like, the fans.
Yeah. And it was just kind of one of these concepts that it was a relatively simple, kind of cliche, modern at the time phrase.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of just, I don't know, it kind of weirdly turned us off. And we had a bunch of ideas, but just none of them, like, stuck. Right?
He wanted to call us the Cult.
The Cult! Oh, I still want to call us that. That has a lot to do with a band called Bayside, don't ask.
Yeah.
The squad is a cult. I still want to make that a thing.
Sorry.
Bless you, baby. Anyways, and yeah, so, you know, we kind of, and then it was just one of those things that was like, you know what? We're the squad. Like,
yeah,
that's it, you know? So we kind of stuck with it and went with it from there. Oh, getting lag. Are you world editing?
I was, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, we just basically stuck with the name. It was like, you know what, let's just kind of own it and make it our own and, you know, go from there.
Yep.
And yeah, we've stuck with it ever since. It's been years. So I mean, that was really kind of the you know, there was, you know, other original members, you know, Mini Muka was in there, and NJ was in there. He's a good friend of ours. And wow, this is way off. I don't know what the hell I'm doing over here. I feel like I'm just making a mess. Building a wall at an angle on a hill, not easy.
Gosh, dang it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
She's allergic to this story. That's why we don't talk about it a lot. So. Anyway, so that was kind of the origin of the group. You know, we'll get into some later parts, but, you know, other people kind of just got burned out of doing YouTube, like Patty. People got other passions, like Lynn with the Minecraft educational side of things. And yeah, so, you know, that's kind of just, you know, where that whole, it's where it went wrong, is my point. So,
what is this?
what is what?
This here.
Our back wall? Wait, where are you?
I'm right here.
Where?
Turn around.
Hi. This is when I went too far. All of this cobble needs to be taken out.
Oh, okay.
This is exactly where I wasn't paying attention on where my line was from the other direction. So
All right.
this is the layout for the wall.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, so that's pretty much how we got started. And like I said, people have moved on. And, you know, maybe if you guys dig it and let us know, maybe we'll do a part 2 to this story, maybe even a part 3. Maybe we'll make it a whole trilogy.
There. Cobble gone.
Cool. So, anyway, so there's a little brief history of the early beginnings of the squad, of the original members from day one. It's pretty much myself, Heather, Krista, and Snoop.
Yep.
But we're still friends with, you know, we still talk to Fitz all the time.
Yeah.
Talk to, you know, Husky here or there, just, you know, when we have time, when there's a chance.
Yeah.
And, you know, we could run into Patty or Lynn mostly on social media stuff. And, you know, we still talk to Raji and Zanny quite often and everything. So, you know, for the most part, you know, we've stayed friends. Just people kind of went different directions. So there's a little origin story on the squad for you there, guys. So, yeah, we're way over in another episode. So,
People said they wanted longer episodes. Here you go.
Yeah,
And I bet you're sad now, aren't
yeah,
you?
you're not getting them on purpose. Anyways, guys, well, you know what? We hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Whoever's view you're watching, make sure you check out the other channel down below. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button there as well. And if you want to get some cool squad merchandise, both myself and Heather both have our own Spreadshirt shops, which you guys can check out in the links below. Check them both out because they both have very different items, pieces.
Yeah, we don't have the same things in them.
Yeah, none of the same stuff. So, really cool stuff in there. Even if you're not looking for stuff that's just us and you want full squad stuff, we both offer that as well.
Yep.
If you want to hang out with myself, Heather, and the rest of the squad, go check out the Patreon link down below. We have our very own Discord you guys can be a part of, which is, I'll be honest, we're not just tooting our own horn. The fans really like it. Not only...
Yeah, they said that if they didn't even have the server access, they would still do the Discord.
We actually
and we do.
have.
We have people that do.
I think I have 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, I have 2.
That don't have computers. They don't have PCs that can play Minecraft.
Yep. They're on Discord on their phones.
On iPads. Some of them do have computers, but just don't have ones that can play Minecraft. So they just hang out with us. But you also get access to our private server that you can play 24/7 unless we break it. I'm just being honest.
How high are you going up?
I don't know. I may have to tweak this. I just want to kind of see.
I don't think the bridge is that high.
Well, but if you're talking from water to top, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it even. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Anyways, but
we'll make it work.
Go check out the Patreon link down below. And then lastly, if you guys want to get your very own Minecraft server where you guys can do your recording, streaming, playing with your friends, and all that fun stuff, go pick that up from Aim to Game. Great prices, best customer service out there. The Doggett is super quick to get any issues, problems, or questions you have.
Yep.
And use the link down below so you know you're coming from one of our videos. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.